Hello Gemini, hope you're well. This is your mid-October to mid-November reading. I'm doing things slightly differently this time in the interest of time because I'm on the 16th of October already. So, it's a general reading. Please watch your sun, moon and rising, and still a general reading. So if you'd like a private reading and if you'd like to support what I'm doing, then thank you everyone for your support. But if you'd still, can't have enough of support, so if you'd still like to support me and have a reading, please drop me an email. It's in the description box below. The cards are pre-shuffled, so I've got 3 cards for the end of October and 5 for early November. Your first card for mid-October, the Lovers, upright, 7 of Pentacles, upright, and then 9 of Swords, upright. So let's go one by one on your 1st October, and then we'll get to November. So for some of you, of course, this is somebody that you have in your life, a love relationship, and now you're coming closer together. Maybe, yeah, for people who have been dating somebody, you kind of move forward, and you feel that you can move things forward. But there's a part of this person that hasn't come across, and that's going to come across by the end of the month, which is going to give you sleepless nights. Sorry, but that's what I'm getting for some of you, where I did get that message. Now for others, I sense that there's somebody that you've met and you think you can have family with them, and that they're divinely connected to you, and this is going to take some work, you feel, because of the way this relationship has been. Yes, you feel that there is work required, and you're happy to put in your sense of your bit of work, but I'm not sure you're getting the result that you want to see, and that makes you anxious, and that is not what you expected from this. Yeah, this might be somebody from overseas for some of you. Now for others, this could have to do with a decision that you're making, which is in a very, I think it's from what I'm sensing is it's an early stage for a decision, but either way you're making a decision to move forward in either this relationship or partnership or work relationship or work partnership, and this is going to take a lot more work than you anticipated. The results would be coming, but not yet. It's going to take more work from your end. You can see that you'll get the result. You can kind of, financially, for people that this resonates with on the financial front and the work front, you can see that, maybe your contract tells you how much you're going to be earning, and you can see that you can earn that. But there are a lot of things that need to be done from the other parties and which are not being done. Maybe the employer or the other part, and whatever needs to be done, I see that you'll need to, and you're not, even though you are happy to put in the work, I don't see you doing that in this particular period. You're trying to ascertain the ground and work out if you want to stay or not. And that's what you're going to be thinking about towards the end of this month, as to whether you want to put up with this or not. So it works out both in terms of finances. Now this could also be people who are retired, and this is a business that you need to make a decision by. There's something for a lot of you, this could have to do with finances, and for others this could have to do with the relationship, as I said. But yeah, that's with the 9 of Swords. It was quite straightforward what I was sensing. Now let me tell you what I've got you for your November. You've got the transition card upright, which is the death card, 8 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles upright, 10 of Pentacles upright, and Page of Cups upright. Now, for some of you, whatever was giving you a sleepless night, you kind of put a stop to it in November. Yeah, you kind of put a stop to it, and you go back to something from your past. You're not happy with the way things are, and you make a transition into this situation because for some of you that this is a relationship. Maybe you want kids and the other person doesn't, so you decide you're not going to put up with this anymore. However, after you decide, for most of you and for some of you specifically, I see you going back to a situation. So maybe some of you decide to go back to this person even though you're not getting, but because it's a death card, I think it's more that you're going back into something else. There's this death card, is this transition card, is the end of the cycle, and now you're starting up. You're going back to something, to start something, refresh something again. For some of you, this could be with the same person, or this could be with another person. I think that this is actually something completely different for most of you, but it's general reading. So for most of you, it's going back after that thing happens, where you kind of put a stop to it. Something stops. Either you or the other person is trying to kind of beg to come back. I think it's more you than the other person, actually. Not beg in a bad way, but you're trying to find a way that the other person can accept you. And now you're willing to put in the work into this because the work is going to be required. Maybe this is what happened last time and it didn't work. And now you're kind of moving forward in a way where you can see that there might be, you are willing to put your piece, and that means that, your family is happy. You are happy that you can see financial gains. Now this might have to do with finances. Like I said, there are two parties here, so I'll come to finances in a minute. But for people with relationship, I think you're going to work on the relationship, and that relationship will have a future for you. However, I still see that maybe the person who was giving you grief is going to be in contact again. So we'll just have to see how that pans out after. But for now, that's what I'm getting in terms of the relationship. And I also see for people that they go back to this person, even though you think that you're trying to put your work and the other person is trying to put in work, but it's only temporarily, because the person takes a back seat towards the mid of November for some of you. So it's different messages for different people, of course. From being the person that they were, not the lovers. From the person in the Lovers card, now they become the Page of Cups. So they become it's a lot more immaturity in the behavior now than what it used to be. For people that this comes out in the financial realm, I'm getting that this opportunity is not fruitful for you, so you don't move forward with it, but you end up going to something that you used to do in the past, and now you're in training with that, and now you get the manifestation of financially that keeps you and your family happy. And this might be an older person in the business that helps you to kind of get there, and that makes you, and that puts you in a very emotionally balanced situation, I'd like to think. Let me see what else I'm getting from this, because I do get the Page of Cups is going to be different, a different energy from after you get to the Ten of Pentacles point. This is something that, maybe this is something else that comes up, the same thing from the past comes up, and even though it makes you feel happy, and it's quite emotionally driven, but it's only a message, and it doesn't give you the satisfaction that you've had so far. So I think this is just probably a test that's coming in, whether it's a relationship or not. So for people that are watching, of course, do what feels right to you. But if this is a test, and you're the best judge to decide. But I feel that I'm not sure for people that this is relationship-wise, the person from the past, that it's going to move forward in a way that you expect it to, for now, or even at all. What I heard. That's what I'm getting. So there's something going back to, and I mean, I like the Ten of Pentacles, I like the Eight of Pentacles. There's a training energy, there's a financial stability energy for people that this works out financially. I think this is great, but there is a break, and there is a going back to something that you used to do in the past. This could have to do with a family business as well, that you end up joining family business, and that is what gives you the satisfaction and the emotional fulfillment that you're after. But there's something that's going to trip you up. something that comes up that is might be a challenge, not on the face of it though. So you'll have a decision to make at that point as to which way you want to go, the effort that you put into this or something new, which is just, there's no guarantee. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye for now.